So Sofi is doing something that they have not done it in a long time. Now I'll try and make it very simple so we can break down what this means for the company. This is not a Sofi stock price prediction video. This is a Sofi business prediction. Let me share some very basic information about Sofi, and do me a favor, if you like content like this, then hit the like button and comment and let me know if you would like something in particular to be covered about Sofi. Also, as a full disclaimer, the reason why I'm making these Sofi videos is because I'm planning to open a big position in Sofi, which is why I'm doing all the research and sharing it with you all in the process. My opinion only, entertainment purposes only. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share some very cool facts with you. So check this out. The estimated revenue for Sofi for 2021 is expected to be about $971 million. And in 2022, they are expecting it to be $1.4 billion, and by 2023 will be about $2 billion. So let's just pay attention to revenue only. I'm not going to go into the EBITDA or operating profit for now. This is where I want to pay my attention to, is the revenue. Okay, so the next image, let me show you the sectors where Sofi leads in lending. So right now, about 78% revenue for Sofi comes from the lending business. And then as we move on to 2025, they're expecting about 43% business will come from lending services. Now, even though the percentage is small, but it still remains a very big and important part of Sofi's revenue. Now, under lending, one of the first and the most important lending is student loans. That is the biggest lending product that Sofi has, along with personal loan and home loans. Now, all three are picking up steam, but where we stand today, student loan is the highest revenue generating sector for Sofi. So Sofi just issued a bond for their student loan program for $454.79 million. This is called asset-backed securities, or ABS. Let's take a minute and understand what ABS is as per book definition, and then I'll try to break it down to make it even more easy and make sense for all of us. Okay, so ABS, which stands for asset-backed security, is a financial security backed by income-generating assets such as credit card, home equity loans, student loans, and auto loans. ABS is created when a company sells its loan or other debts to an issuer, a financial institution that then packages them into a portfolio to sell to investors. Okay, now this is all book definition. Let me share an image with you that I drew just a few minutes ago to explain it in simple terms. Please don't judge my drawing. This is just for entertainment purposes only. By the way, this is the letter that basically tells that they are going to be selling $454.79 million ABS, or asset-backed security. Okay, so now let's take a look at this image for 1 second and I'll try to break it down for you. So what is an ABS? As we mentioned, or as we just read, that ABS is an asset-backed security. So let's assume this is Sofi. So company A is Sofi, and this is an investor or a bank or anybody that they're selling the bond to. So Sofi is making these student loans left and right. Okay, they're giving money to the students, those who are coming, and we are only talking about student loans here. So then Sofi is giving out these loans to students, and now all of a sudden Sofi has given so many loans that they are out of cash. They do not have cash to keep making loans, because again, the people, those who are taking the loans, is going to make payments on the loan. They're not going to take like $10,000 loan and then a month later, here's your $10,000. No, they are going to pay $500, $200, whatever a month. Sofi is running out of cash. Because Sofi has a good reputation in the market and a good credit in the market, what they do is they package all these loans into an ABS, or asset-backed security. And then because they don't have any cash, they go to the investor and they say, you know, investor, these are our asset-backed securities. We are willing to sell these loans to you. In return, give us some money so that we can make more loans. Now, this only happens for two reasons. Number one, Sofi is of course running out of cash because they are doing good in selling the loans. Second, Sofi wants to expand more in giving out more loan programs. Now, it doesn't matter that they are basically taking the money for ABS for student loan. They have to invest that money in student loan. They can put that money towards anything. But one thing to note here is that these ABS, or these bonds, are on terms of Sofi, not the investor. They are dictating the terms, that these are our terms for these bonds, and investor, you want to take it or leave it, and then investor says, you know what, I'm going to take it. Now, asset-backed securities allow their issuers to raise cash. We know that, we just learned, which can then be used for lending or other investment purposes. So $450 million ABS. Now, their revenue for 2021, as I mentioned over here, is they're expecting to be about $971 million. So just imagine that they are going to be giving or taking the money, about $450 million, for their student loans only. Now, Sofi has done this in the past. As a matter of fact, in 2018, they did $3.6 billion in ABS. And their credit rating has since improved because they're picking better people to make the loan, so their default rate is less. So as a note here, this is not the first time, as I mentioned, Sofi has issued bonds. They have done many times before. Take a look at 2018, they did about $3.6 billion in ABS, but that was among all their lending sectors, not just student loan. So this tells me two things. They have a very high demand of their products, which is why companies issuing notes and bonds as they are running out of money because they are issuing a lot more loans and also in growth mode. Not only this, in 2018, Moody's reduced their net loss assumption from 5% to 2% and S&P from 4% to 2.2%, reflecting the continued strong performance of Sofi's student loan and their consistent credit quality. Now, I personally feel that Sofi will pivot more on financial services and technology services to make higher margin revenue, but lending will continue to be an important aspect of their business. I'm sure few more notes will be issued for other sectors, and end of repayment date on these notes are in 2034 and 2039. And by that time, Sofi's financial product and other services will be at a different level by then. So after reading this or after finding out this information, one thing is very clear. From what I have seen and what I have read, Sofi continues to rank higher in my conviction as they're really taking all the right steps to be a successful high growth company. Above all, I'm just very excited about the team that Sofi has put in place. I recently did a 3-part series on Sofi. If you have not seen it, then check it out. I'm going to link it up here because it does explain company in detail. And also comment below to share what you think Sofi will be at the end of this week without any bank charter news. It's always fun to chat with everyone. I'll be starting a Discord soon, as I mentioned, and we can chat more regularly, and this will be free Discord because I really do want to create a community where we can discuss, chat, and make sense of our trades. If you got any value out of this video, then do hit the like button and consider subscribing so we can reach out to more Sofi lovers. As always, thank you for joining me. Love you all, and until next time, you all have a sparkling day.